This is the Squier Starcaster, and I have a love-hate relationship with this guitar. Did you ever have a love-hate relationship with any of the guitars that you own? And I'll tell you exactly why this is the case. So, this guitar is a semi-hollow body Squier Affinity. That is the line of the guitar. You can see it on the headstock. And by the way, that's one of the points of contention that I have with this guitar. Now, interestingly enough, you would think, I'm going to move over a little bit, that there would be a lot of neck dive with this guitar, and there is. That's one issue, because of this web headstock being very, very large. Now, what are some of the things that I hate about this guitar? We'll get those out of the way quick. Just mentioned this, the headstock, I think is ugly as sin. I don't know what Squier or Fender or whoever designed this guitar was thinking when they came up with this shape of headstock. I don't even know what the hell it is. To begin to describe it, is it a can opener? Is it a fish head? Is it a? I don't know what it is. It's just a bizarre looking headstock that is oversized in my opinion and ugly. So that's one thing I hate about the guitar. What else? Well, I'm not a big fan of offset bodies. And I'll move over here a little bit. This is an offset body, as you can see. I just think it needs to be finished more so that it is a little bit more even in its shape in terms of it being rounded. I'm not a big surf guy or punk guy, so these offset style bodies don't appeal to me. So that's another thing that I do not necessarily like about this Starcaster. What else? The pickups. Let's get the elephant out right now. So I'll plug it in. And these pickups on this guitar are ceramic humbuckers. And they are basic, inexpensive, obviously import pickups, right? Now, I'll just play some clean chords in all three positions. It's a three-way switch, right? The first position is just the neck pickup engaged. In the middle position, which are both the pickups, the neck and the bridge engaged. And then finally the bridge pickup alone, and just engaged, just the bridge pickup. So, depending upon how clearly you can hear this, if you're using headphones or just listening through your speakers, the pickups in the clean position, these particular pickups are very dark, very muddy in my opinion. They're not articulate, they're not chimey. You don't get a very good, clear, bright sound out of them, especially when you would think the bridge pickup is just engaged. So, I think one of the weak points on this guitar, and one of the things that I hate or don't like at least about this guitar, are the pickups for cleans. I don't like them. Now, on the flip side, what I like about the guitar, we'll get to that. Okay, the love-hate relationship, things that I love about the guitar actually. Let's put in a little bit of high gain, and I'll play with the pickup sound with high gain. Neck pickup. Middle position, which is the neck and the bridge. And finally, just the bridge pickup engaged. So the pickups with distortion sound good to me. I like the way they sound, as opposed to the cleans, which are not so good. What else do I like about this guitar? Well, I like the feel of the neck. Now this has a nice slim C-shape neck to it. Almost like a Strat, in my opinion, which is unusual for a semi-hollow guitar, especially the 335 style guitars. It does have the skunk stripe on the back, and it's a satin finish, which I also like. I absolutely love the feel of the neck. I also like the fact that it comes with a maple fretboard, which again is not the standard for ES335 semi-hollow style guitars in general. They typically have rosewood or laurel or rosewood substitute of some sort type dark fretboards. I like the maple fretboard on this guitar. It's very different, and I actually like it very much. The other thing I like about this guitar is that, unlike most Gibsons that are semi-hollows, it has a 25.5-inch scale length, which I'm used to playing. I'm used to playing Fender guitars or Squier guitars, Strats particularly, which have 25.5-inch scale lengths. The semi-hollows that are out there that emulate the Gibsons are 24.75-inch scale lengths, so it's a different, shorter scale neck. I'm used to the 25.5-inch. I like the feel of this neck and the scale length on the neck. What else? The way this guitar sounds unplugged is great. Now, I've played a bunch of different semi-hollows, Groats and Zuwais and Starshines and Donners and you name it, Glaries. There's a whole bunch of different ES335 budget guitars that I've tried out, and most of the videos are on the channel. This thing by far sounds the loudest acoustically out of all those guitars, and the best. So I'll just play some, strumming chords, some cowboy chords acoustically, and you can hear how the guitar sounds. So again, I don't know, coming through this setup that I have here, if it's coming through clear, but at least here in my room, it sounds fairly loud considering the fact that it's unplugged. And I can certainly play this guitar fine, unplugged. It's almost like playing a very, very muted low-end acoustic guitar. What else do we have to talk about? So really, that's my feelings on this Starcaster. It is definitely a love-hate relationship. Again, I don't know if you've had this experience with any of the guitars that you own, but I'd love to hear your opinions on what guitars you have a love-hate relationship with. Hopefully this was interesting to you. If you find these videos interesting and useful, please subscribe. If you have any questions, put them below. And as always, guys, until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.